I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Conor, the Destroyer Benn, 146 pounds, his reach just over 68 inches, and he stands 5 foot 8 inches tall. And he'll be up against Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters. And here is the Destroyer, Conor Benn, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today. Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental...
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique... They ring the bell, and here we go. Both men step back for just a moment. Perfect punch. That hook just can't find the target. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
That uppercut does not score. This has been a very competitive round between these two. They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
No rest for the weary. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now,
why weren't they more cautious? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Just misses with that uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to...
Do you believe what we are seeing?
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make them up.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Just one punch away. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Let's talk about Benn in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Just misses with that uppercut. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never gonna give up.
When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
They exchange punches. That uppercut just missed. And he scores with the counter. These two fighters are made for one another. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Stumbling around and punch. Will the referee step in? This may do it. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Let's see. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this...
And they got caught!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield?
This could be the end.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. A borderline disaster. And there's the bell to start the round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. So much firepower here. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Benn in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnats here. away from getting stopped.
So close with that uppercut. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? It's okay to take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Caught him. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Throws the uppercut but misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that jab. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, they ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you... I can't believe it. They are giving up. I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.